Hi, I'm Tom, and this is Ming, and we're Speed Cubers.
That means that we can solve problems really quickly.
And now we're turning our attention to some of the world's biggest problems.
With solutions that you never saw coming. Because we are the Solve Guys. And Tom, my friend, it is our 10th episode.
Yay!
I know, that's 10 problems solved by the end of this episode.
Yep.
Man, what a long way we've come.
10 days ruined.
Hey, no. Can I say that we've actually, so looking back, this is a few episodes ago now, but remember that episode we did with Billy on passwords?
Yeah.
You know, if you look at the comments of that episode, people said they legitimately changed their password as soon as they finished that episode.
Yeah.
Like a bunch of people did that. We are literally changing lives.
We're saving the world, frankly.
We really are, one problem at a time. Today we're looking at the problem of gift giving. And you know what, Tom? Because it's such a special day, I decided to get you something, Tom.
No, you shouldn't have.
It's just
No.
It's our 10th anniversary, and you know, I just decided to get you something special.
It says, for my best friend, Tom, I love you so much. Ming, XXOO.
Hey, it's the least I could do.
You wrapped it so nicely as well.
Hey, look, it's environmentally
What is
friendly.
this, baking paper?
All right, now he's going to open it right in front of me. Where I'm from, that's not appropriate.
What is this?
Happy anniversary, Tom. I love you so much.
Guys, it says guac and roll. And it's a matching pajama set, no?
That's exactly right. You are welcome. You're welcome, my friend.
Damn, the shorts too. And even, is this my size?
It's medium.
Small kids? No.
Yeah, that's your size, right?
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
What a fitting gift for a 10th anniversary. Actually, I've gotten you a gift as well because
Tom,
you're also, well, not my best friend, but you might be one of them.
Okay. Yours comes with a cup. Mine didn't. Wait,
I'm a thoughtful person, so I like to write cards.
Which happens to be in an envelope that says letter of resignation.
Yeah.
That's not my name.
So
that's empty.
10 episodes I thought is a great place to end. So if you're happy for me to just leave the
we've got
podcast.
more.
Okay.
We've got more.
Well, I do actually have a real gift. Now,
yours isn't wrapped, but it did come in a gift bag.
In a gift bag, which is customary in my culture.
Okay, that's good.
Don't judge. And so I know Ming so well.
Yep.
Best friend. Mm-hmm. And what does Ming love more than anything else in the world? Boba. Bubble tea.
Yes,
but
that's true.
You know, as we're going to talk about later in the episode, should you give food as gifts? You know, one bubble tea, how long is that going to last you? Like 30 seconds max, probably, right?
Not even that for me sometimes.
So I've got you a memento. Let's just say a forever lasting boba. Now, I just know you love boba, ball related things, and this is
so Tom got me a. How do I even describe this? It's a
used boba cup with an assortment of balls inside of it.
That's exactly what it is. It's wrapped on top. I mean, you're right. It's an everlasting boba tea.
Yeah, I think it's probably a great, mantelpiece for your bedroom.
I will cherish this as long as I remember to. Thank you, Tom.
Well, I think we're clearly great gift givers. So
we really are. There obviously is a problem that we need to solve. Today we're going to look at the problem of just giving presents. Sometimes it's hard to know what to give. Sometimes it's hard to know when to give, right? If you're just invited to someone's, I don't know, it's their dog's like 4th birthday party or something. Do you bring a gift to that? Do you bring a gift to that? You know?
It's so hard to say.
It's really hard. These are things that we're going to solve today. But hey, Tom, before, a little birdie told me that you might be traveling somewhere soon to the land of the rising sun even.
Yeah, it's actually, I'll be going to a place that I've been before. Some of you may have heard of it. And that is Japan.
Woo! You can take the man out of Japan, but you can't take Japan out of the man. As we always say on this podcast.
And they did they did take me out. I got deported last time, but I'm going back.
Like permanently.
Yeah.
You really are resigning from this show.
I've had to change my identity.
No, you're going to come back.
I might come back. I don't know.
How insane would it be if we did like an episode in Japan? I mean, I'd have to go too.
You're not invited.
Or
So.
what if it was a kind of correspondent thing?
A correspondent? Yeah.
Tell us in the comments if that's something that you want to see us do a special bonus episode.
Do you want Tom to call in and speak only Japanese for the whole episode?
Oh my god. I might have to use Google Translate like the entire time. Use some of that AI like Tingman voice from before.
Yeah.
In Japanese.
In Japanese.
So I can respond to you.
We're trying to just broaden our audience and get a whole nother, country into the Solve Guys.
That's
so.
exactly right. This episode is sponsored, as always, by dailypuzzles.com.au.
Who gave us all these cool cubes.
As gifts.
Yeah.
So there you go. We'll be telling you later why they're probably a really good option when it comes to buying presents. But yeah, let's get into the show. We are joined today by Livia Kleiner, all the way from USA. How are you, Livia?
Hi. I'm good. I'm here in Pittsburgh for
so
Nationals. Well, it just finished. But I'm chilling in my hotel.
In your hotel that you actually own.
Yes.
It's so cool to have
I
you
own the
on.
Westin in Pittsburgh. Yes, I'm
great.
so happy. The second you made a podcast, I was like, oh, I can't wait to go on it. So I am so
Awesome.
thrilled.
Well, you are on it. It is our honor to have you.
Thank
Looking
you,
forward to
yeah.
your solution as well on like how, we can give gifts for people who might be, tricky to give for if you've
Yeah.
completely run out of ideas. If you don't know who Livia is, she obviously is a speed cuber, which is the whole idea of this podcast, right? We can solve cubes. So obviously we can solve the world's problems. It's only logical.
Simple.
Livia is best known for her North American record in pyramids. No matter how old you get, Livia, it's always going to be that. I'm sorry. That's going to be the
Yes,
one
I never
thing-
had that, unfortunately, but it was Scoob.
Oh, it was Scoob.
Scoob.
By pyramids, I meant Scoob.
Well, you combined.
Same thing.
Yeah,
you
same
combined
thing.
my two accomplishments.
Oh, did I?
I was national champion in pyramids, and I had North American record in Scoob. You just sort of mushed them together, so it's good.
There
It
you
was
go.
something about side events
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, just
That's just
side
to show
events.
that she's legit.
Yeah.
She's a fast speed cuber.
yeah.
Yeah, and we are really looking forward to this. So the problem is that it's just hard to give presents. It's hard to figure out. Sometimes you get the right thing,
Yeah.
but it's hard to pick the right present, particularly if it's for, like a birthday present for my wife. And we've been married for a little bit. And it's like every year I've got to think of something new. And I'm going to think of a new Christmas present,
Definitely.
or a new Mother's Day present. And then you've also got moments where you don't know whether it's appropriate to, whether you need to give a gift. Invited to someone's engagement party. And it's like, if it's to their wedding, yeah, you bring a gift to a wedding. But like, do you have to bring a gift to the engagement party?
To their dog's birthday.
To their dog's birthday. It's a little bit hard to know. Plus, it can be really subjective at times. And so I found out, for example, that so CNN wrote this article with the 5 rules of gift giving. Let's see what you guys think about it. Rule number 3 says gift cards are not bad.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You're okay with that?
Yeah, it's a great.
Yeah.
They can buy what they
I-
want.
Uh-huh.
I agree because I use gift cards. Like I actually use them, but I know
Yep.
that some people probably just don't. But like I do. So like I love I ask for gift cards to places I know I will use.
Yeah.
I love it. I just like getting free stuff that I like.
Literally.
I mean, it's true. Yeah.
I'm for it. I'm for it.
And worst case scenario, you can always find someone that will like trade you cash for a gift
but then,
card
like,
as well.
can't you say it's just not very
Yeah, that's
personal?
true.
I mean, it's like,
Exactly. But
don't
that's
know.
where you run into like, I feel like the hardest people to buy gifts for are
Yeah.
really important people.
like me.
Yeah, like
for
your
you.
best friend or podcast
Oh,
host.
Tom. Yeah.
Because, you want to get something that's perfect and right and
Yeah.
personal. And then
That's
also
right.
like people that you don't know or like situations that you don't know where you're like,
I reckon gift cards are a ploy though, because apparently billions of dollars worth of gift cards go unclaimed every single year.
mm,
And
Yeah.
I'm one of them. I've got a bunch of gift cards that I've either lost or like I just haven't claimed because I don't know, just haven't had the chance, and then they expire. And the company's like, "Thank you for your money and thank you for not spending it," because billions of dollars apparently go unclaimed each year.
wow.
Anyway, and rule number 1, according to the CNN article, was don't add a small gift to a big gift because apparently the receiver will unconsciously average the two values. So if you're just going to give like a good gift, just give that and don't add a little thing to it to boost it. What do you think about that?
So it's like if you give them a car, don't like put flowers with it or something.
That's right. It's like, what's the average between a car and flowers? Yeah. I mean, in my family, we often give multiple gifts. So
Yeah,
that's the
I
thing
think
that we
so.
do. It's not just like one big gift.
Yeah.
We give like a variety. Like we will give up to like 5 or 6 sort of like littler gifts. And it's just fun, like opening a bunch of different things on Christmas Day or
I
like
think so
on your
too, yeah.
birthday. So I don't know. I'm not sure if I agree with CNN's rules.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the same time, you've got like it's cultural as well, right? It's so subjective. I found another article by the Sydney Morning Herald that said you should never give money because it's just it's not appropriate to give money as a present. But I mean, so I'm culturally from Singapore, where in Singapore we give money pretty much all the time. Have you heard about this? In the form of red packets. You heard about that? So
Red packets?
Yeah, they're
No.
called like ang baos or hong bao is what we call them, and it's a red packet in which you put money, a red envelope basically.
Oh,
And it
okay.
is the norm. It's just what you always do. You always give a red packet to someone. In fact, quite often like for a birthday or for like a wedding and stuff, you don't actually receive like actual gifts very
Yeah.
much. You just get a lot of red packets
just
with money in it.
cash.
It's a
Oh,
lot of
wow.
cash and it's
Yeah.
pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. Like I can expect in most birthdays or I mean like when we had our wedding in Singapore.
Oh, so this is still
Like-
even into adulthood.
Oh yeah, very much so. I
Ah.
mean, there are some rules about that with like, you generally like have to give it to like people younger than you. And then the young people expect to get it from people who are older. But when we had our wedding in Singapore, for example, a lot of the cost of the wedding was offset by these red packets. And that's the idea.
That's
that,
nice.
That you're sort of like
Right.
compensating. You're almost like paying for like your part, your meal in the wedding. And so it's very much a cultural thing.
Yeah.
Giving. Yeah.
And I think that's what makes it so difficult here is like, especially in Australia, we have just like so many cultures
Yeah.
intertwining, right?
Yeah.
And like, I wouldn't know that about you until you tell that, right? And it's not like we have just one uniform set of customs here
Yeah.
or anything because like Australia's just very multicultural in that
Yeah.
way.
But it's so important to give gifts. I found out that apparently Americans, sorry, Livia, to pick on you guys, Americans are expected to spend up to 8.3 billion, right? So this is $8.3 billion in unwanted presents every year. Does that sound right?
Yeah, that 100%. Because it's the consumerism,
Yeah.
like but also you're just like expected to bring gifts for like a lot of stuff.
Mhm.
I'm kind of against gifts, period. Like I
Oh,
don't know,
wow.
it just seems like it's like they're just like I'd rather like, I don't know. I feel like it just evens out. Like I give a gift, I get a gift. It just evens out. So
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
what's the point of doing any of it? I don't know. It's just math, But like, yeah, I do because I feel like you're expected to bring gifts for like a lot, and then you always have to give. Like people normally bring like I don't even know. Like when you're like a kid, especially like when you're a younger kid for your birthday, for like Christmas or whatever, or Hanukkah, like you just get so much.
Mhm.
Like you get a lot, and then I feel like that sets an expectation that you have to like give a lot of gifts. I don't know.
Right? Because you have
I
to
don't know.
one up the
But we
people want
do.
to one up gifts and it just
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't know we
Yeah.
invited the Grinch on
Yeah.
this episode. Sorry, Livia.
I know.
Where's your Christmas
Okay.
spirit?
Nowhere. Yeah.
do you
Apparently-
steal out of people's stockings at Christmas as well?
Yeah, she does.
It's like she's like, no gifts for you.
Green body paint and everything.
No.
Yeah. Apparently, of all the
No gifts
of all
for
the
you.
different generations, Gen Z is the one that's most likely to not want a gift, or
Huh.
to get a gift that they're not grateful for.
Yeah.
So that's you guys. You
Oh.
ungrateful lot.
Yeah. No, it's because we just are expected to get so many gifts, but like
Yeah,
you don't even get necessarily like good gifts. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
yeah, like I think it's better to get one like really good gift than a bunch of like not that good gifts.
Yeah.
But no, but you're just expected to get a lot. So yeah, some of
Yeah.
these Christmas trees, they're like overflowing with gifts.
Mm.
Crazy out here.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, as we like to say in our biz, can you smell what the Rock is solving? It's
Where did
solving
you
time,
come-
guys.
Our first solution for gift giving is going to come from Mr. Ting.
Thank you. You can call me Ming. Actually,
Okay.
no, call me Mr. Ting, Tom. Yeah, we're not that close. My solution is one that I came up with myself a few years ago quite a few years ago actually, when I think it was like early in the year, and I saw a present for my sister that I was like, oh man, this would have made like the best Christmas present for her. Like, what a waste
Yeah.
that, Christmas, just passed recently. And then I thought, hang on, I could actually just get it for her now and then give it to her in December. And I think it was like February at the time. It's like, yeah, it seems pretty wild to be like doing Christmas shopping then, but I did. And then when Christmas came around, I was like so happy that I had this present in store that was just ready and waiting. And so my solution is do present shopping any time of the year. That's my solution. So if you see the perfect Christmas present or, perfect birthday present, it's just like get that present for that person because you saw it right there in the store, or I don't know, it was advertised to you online or something. And then it's just ready and waiting for, the next time birthday comes around or Christmas comes around. I literally just did that this week. I saw something that I knew my son would love. And so it's tucked away up in like corner of my bedroom that
Maybe
I hope
don't tell Tingboy might see this and look for it. So.
Tingboy might listen to this episode. It is not in a corner of my bedroom, and it's just like ready and waiting for Christmas.
He's at home right now with a ladder climbing up.
I know, just searching every corner of my room. So I do especially for the key people in my life. So like everyone in my family, close friends, that pajama thing, which I just gave you, Tom. I bought that like years ago. No, actually, I just got that like 2 days ago.
You got that when I was 8 years old.
I did. That's why it might be a little bit tight. I do appreciate the fact that you're wearing it, though. Just a little shout out to that. Guac and roll. It's comfy, right?
Yeah, it's stylish. I can say that much, I guess.
But that is my solution. And can I say, it works a treat. So
you're not leaving it to the last minute.
Nope. But then if you need to, because you just didn't see anything through the whole year, then sure, you do the normal thing of birthday, Christmas shopping, like when it comes around. But otherwise, at any point of time, I usually have, for most of these people in my life, I've got their next present just ready to go.
From a financial aspect as well, that also can take the stress off having to buy 10 presents at once, at the end of the year. In this case, you're like spacing it out. But I wonder, do you worry that like your son, especially kids, for example, like in that span of 6 months, a whole year, like can their interests change enough to where that present just becomes obsolete and they don't want it anymore, especially for kids? Yeah,
Tom, you found the weakness. You found the big weakness of this solution, which is that especially for kids, their interests change.
Yeah.
And it has completely happened with my kids before that I get them something for Christmas like 6 months in advance. And then later they're just not as interested in Peppa Pig or in, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, I got you a Peppa Pig pillow or something. And they're like, thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad.
That's great. That's so good.
I don't like that anymore.
Well, I found another problem with my sister is I once got her this really, really cool little like board game thing because she likes board games. And then she got it for herself like the next month. Oh. And I found out that she did because it was like, it really was the perfect gift for her, which is why she obviously got it when she saw it. And then when she told me she got it, I was like, that's great. I'm so happy for you. And I was like trying to see if I had the receipt. I don't think I found it. So I just have my own version of, I have that board game in my house now because I couldn't give it to her anymore.
I've had something similar. Like the one time I bought clothes for someone, which I'll never do again. Another friend also bought them the same, the exact same from the same shop, and so they got a double gift of that top or something.
Yeah,
awkward.
Anyway,
I did that strategy recently with my dad, and it did work. I will say, I was just in like a store looking for something, and I saw this game. It was like a Wordle game, and my dad really likes Wordle. Like he still plays Wordle every day.
Yeah.
And like he always is asking me about it. He's like, "Oh, did you play?" I'm like, "Oh, I keep forgetting." But anyway, I saw this like Wordle board game, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool. He'd like that." So I just like had it stashed in a bag for like months, and then I just gave it to him like earlier this year. So it can work.
Yeah.
It's definitely a smart, and I feel like it's more natural then. Like you're not gonna be panicked and forcing yourself to find something. You just like live your life, and when you see something that that you think would be good, you buy it. You don't have to just like wait until the last minute and then stress. So I do. It's worked for me. That's what I'll say.
Yeah, definitely.
But, that's exactly
with kids, I think it's harder with kids. I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
But hey, there you go. That is
like
my
that solution.
Yeah. I mean, you guys might have something better. You probably do. You probably do have better solutions than that. Yeah. Tom, how appropriate is it that in our episode, all of our gifts, we are sponsored by Daily Puzzles?
the ultimate giver of gifts.
Yeah, I mean, I want to say that I've gotten a lot of cubes from them. People have actually got me cubes from Daily Puzzles as a gift, and I've loved it. I've loved like everything I've gotten.
Every package I've gotten for them felt like a gift, a present.
Yeah,
something
absolutely.
so personal.
Yeah. And it works for cubers, but I want to say that I think it works for non-cubers as well. Like increasingly, people are just getting more and more curious about how a Rubik's Cube works. And there's a stack of puzzles that they have that aren't, they don't have the complexity of like a 3x3 if it's for like a younger person, for example. You can get them these really simple puzzles that they might be able to figure out like in a day or two, at their age. And then they'll just want to keep doing it again and again to get faster. It's incredible.
Yeah, I've gifted Rubik's Cubes to family members and friends.
Yeah.
And
you can do so much with them. Like they're more than just, something that you solve. The Rubik's Cubes just look really cool like on the shelf.
Exactly.
They're just really cool on the table. Like, you watch a whole bunch of like MKBHD like videos on YouTube and he's always got a Rubik's Cube just on the desk.
In movies. Yeah.
It's a cool thing to give. And so we're not just saying this because they're the video sponsor, of this episode. They legitimately have incredible speed cubes that they also send like internationally.
Yeah.
And so like wherever you are, dailypuzzles.com.au, you're going to find something that's on sale. You're going to find something that's going to be relevant for like whoever you want to buy a present for. So if you run out of gift ideas,
go to Daily Puzzles, give yourself the gift of cubing give the gift of cubing to everyone else.
Oh, that's so heartwarming.
Yeah.
Use discount code SOLVEGUYS at the checkout for another 5% off. And
that's our gift to you.
Yeah, that's right. You're giving them and you're giving back to yourself.
Back to the podcast.
Before we go on to the next solution, can I actually ask, do you think it's okay if this present that I've stored away from someone for someone is actually a re-gift?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that Pandora box, if I could just open momentarily, do you think it's okay to re-gift?
Yeah, or if you get something for someone early and then they don't like it, is it okay for them to re-gift it?
Yeah, that's right. What do you guys think? Are you
Livia?
re-gifters?
Well, okay, I think
it's confession time.
If you re-gift it, you absolutely have to ensure that the person who gave it to you won't know. Like if your friend gives it to you, you have to give it to like your cousin's great aunt or like someone totally removed. So, so they're never going to know if you do it. I can't say that I've ever necessarily done it. I can't think of a time off the top of my head that I have done it, but I give stuff away. Like if I get something for free, like just wherever, and like someone's at my house, like, oh, this is cool. I'll just be like, yeah, you can have it. So maybe it can be more casual re-gifting.
Yeah.
Just be like, oh, hey, you want this bottle of wine? Versus like, happy birthday, here's this bottle of wine that may or may not have already been gifted to me. I don't know. I think that's my approach to it. More just like give it away than like make it a whole gift. If you want to be safe. But again, if you really want to gift it, just, find a distant family member or something and like re-gift it.
Yeah, like you want to make sure there's no way that it can be traced to you.
You don't want your two friends to be like, hey, nice hat. That looks a lot like the hat I bought Livia.
Strange.
Yeah, exactly.
It says Livia embroidered on the bottom. It's so weird.
Yeah, funny.
Yeah, nice. That's good. Yeah, I know there was a period of time that I actually used to like track who gave me like what gifts. It's something that I maybe inherited from my mom, which I don't do anymore. But like she tracks like the gifts that she gets, and the plus side of that is that you know exactly who, and then you can, like Livia said, just make sure it's way outside of your circle of friends when you're giving this gift, or that circle of friends when you re-gift it.
Well, I also saw like researching for this podcast, like that there was like surveys where people admitted that when they got a bad present, like and never use it, they would bring it back out of hiding to display when that gift giver was coming over, right? Like, or an ugly sweater they would wear when that friend comes. And it's like, that's so obvious. It's like, did I buy it? It's like, oh yeah, I love this. Yeah,
I wear it all the time.
I wear it all the time. Right?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's so good.
That's effort to show. That's like being a good friend.
Maybe, or it's also lying, right?
That's true.
Which is part of being. I mean, I do that all the time with Tom.
Exactly.
So, I mean, yeah.
We live a lie on this podcast.
This entire friendship is a lie. So yeah, the lie guys, you may want to call us.
Yeah.
The lie guys.
The lie
yeah.
guys.
I mean, so
The lie guys.
I found a Reader's Digest article. Firstly, shout out to them for still existing. Sorry, Reader's Digest. But this article had a list of safe gifts to regift and stuff that you should never regift.
Right.
So here are 4 things that apparently are safe to regift. Number 1, alcohol.
Yeah.
A bottle of wine. Makes
Yeah.
sense. Number 2, small kitchen appliance, like a portable slow cooker.
Okay. An air fryer.
Very weird.
I would be
Okay.
happy with an air fryer regift.
Ooh.
Very weird.
Yeah.
Scented
too.
scented candles. And okay, some people like scented candles. Can I just say, can we stop giving scented candles, please?
What? That's the worst take ever. Scented candles are great. If it's a good quality candle.
Are you just saying this?
I love a nice candle.
No way.
And you can't have too many candles because you just burn one for a couple of days.
That might
and
be the
it's-
last straw, Tom. I thought we could make this friendship work.
Guys,
I don't
who's with
think
me in the comments? Comment
Oh.
if you love scented candles and your team candle.
Livia, are you on my side?
Oh,
Come
no,
on.
low key. I mean, okay, because I'm not like a candle person, but I like gifts that you can kind of just like use up and get rid of rather than having it just be like
Right?
you keep getting more and more stuff. So for that reason, might be Team Tom because I just like stuff you can kind of use up and get rid of
cannot
versus
believe
like
it.
having to store it.
And
I
if
cannot
it's,
believe
if it's
it.
a
I'm
decently made candle,
Yeah.
like when you've burnt
Yeah.
it out, you can clean the wax out and use it as a cup or a bowl.
You are crazy.
It's literally the most eco-friendly,
you are
Yeah.
actually
amazing
crazy.
gift. The everything just disappears and you have a new homeware.
I thought I was the only one, and it's true. I
You
am
are the only one.
the only one. Anyway, scented candles, and finally, some types of clothing like hats, scarves, and socks are apparently safe to regift. But things you should never regift at the top of the list: undergarments and pajamas. And
Oh.
Well, this wasn't a regift, so I can't give this to anyone else now.
no, you can't give it to anyone else.
This is
Yeah.
my walk and
Although-
roll shirt forever.
Is this when I admit that actually those were my pajamas since I was like 8, and you're now wearing them
I thought they smelled a little bit
like guacamole?
like guacamole.
I've had many a meal of guac wearing that. Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not huge on gifts. I kind of would prefer if we just stop, but obviously that's not going to happen. And I'm not going to show up to an event like without a gift. Like that's bad. But I have like a sort of method,
Mhm.
especially for people who like are hard to give gifts to or who,
Mhm.
don't really like getting stuff. So first of all, well, there's sort of 2 categories. This is like I'll call it like, it's like the no gift method. You're not giving them like a typical gift, it's a little outside the box, but not really. So one is if they don't like things, like if they just don't like physical things,
Yeah.
you got to give them an experience. Like take them out to like a movie, take them out to
Okay.
dinner, just take them on a hike if they like that. And I feel like that's a good gift because it really shows you putting in the time with that person.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
Which I think, and you're like, yeah, and that way they don't have any objects that they have to like keep around their house if
Yeah.
they're the kind of person who doesn't like objects. And I think my aunt does this a lot for me. Actually, my aunt, I can't even think of a physical gift she's got me. She
Yeah.
almost always gets me some sort of experience.
Yeah, wow.
Like for my birthday, she's taking me to a concert. I mean, my birthday was in March, but I finally just but actually got on that. So she's like taking me to a concert.
Yep.
She's taken me to, I don't know. She usually does like some sort of, she's taking me on a trip to like California. That was a really good gift.
Yeah. Wow.
So I like that strategy, and it's good for me personally because I don't really like things.
Yeah.
And like people can't. There's no point in people buying cubes for me because I have enough
Yeah.
cubes.
Definitely.
Like I have more than enough cubes.
Yeah.
So like yeah, and that's really the only like things that I need besides like my camera.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I like that type of gift, and it shows a lot of effort, even though it's not, and it can be expensive. Like God, taking someone to a concert can be a pricey gift, but it doesn't have to be. Like you could just take my dad likes taking my mom. Sorry, my dad likes hiking, so my mom will like go on a hike with my dad
Yeah.
for his birthday or whatever. Just show interest in his like hobbies
Yeah.
and stuff.
That's really cool. Me
That's-
and my friends
that's
definitely
one
do
route.
that
Yeah.
lately.
Yeah.
Like even if it's just as
Yeah.
simple as going to a nice dinner and a movie. You know,
Yeah.
it's like because spending the quality time for someone's birthday or an occasion is like
Mhm.
more
Yeah.
memorable than
Yep.
a thing that they might not even like. Hey, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the fact that it's
Yeah.
it's not a thing, so it's not something that's going to
Yeah.
accumulate. It's something that you've got to find, more space for on the mantle. It's an experience, and there's something that's really personal about it too, especially if it's a shared experience. Like that's a memory, that's something
Yeah.
really special.
No matter what it is, like if you're good friends and doing it together.
Yeah.
But if you're not good friends,
Then you just give like the pajamas
Yeah,
set,
you're not gonna find out.
or like a fake boba.
like imagine if someone like you
Yeah,
don't really know is
exactly.
like, I'm taking you to California, and you're like,
Who are you?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
really want a road trip with you.
Yeah, that's true. But you can also just take them out to eat, which
Yeah,
can
true.
work even if you're not super close, because then you can get to like know each other.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's one strategy.
That's nice. I like that.
And then I have another route. So if they
Oh,
do like
nice.
things,
Yep.
if they don't like things, but they're still like, if they like things, but there's like physical gifts, but they're still hard to buy for,
Mm.
my strategy is to give them like something like not expensive, but meaningful.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And one thing I love to give and that I give all the time is like pictures. So I'll find a nice picture of like me and this person or whatever. And then I'll print it out on like a 4x6, like little picture card thing
Yep.
just at my house. And then I'll just like go buy a nice frame, put it in there. And it's like, everyone loves it. Cause it's like, it's not just like it's not random crap. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like, it's more personal
Yeah.
and like, I don't know. It is like a physical thing that sits there, but it's not like, I don't know.
No,
It
I
has-
like that.
That's
I don't-
great.
Especially if
I think
you-
it's like a sweet thing.
If you write a nice card with it and
Yep.
like a picture that like has a memory for both of you, that's
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Well, I mean, if Livia signs it, then now that photo's been signed by the Livia.
Yeah, it's
Kleiner.
valuable.
It's
Free
very
money.
valuable.
It's a money
I mean,
printing
I would
machine.
put that on eBay like just like that.
Well, some friend you are.
Just instantly on eBay. It's like a picture of like us signed by me on eBay.
Who cares about the picture?
No.
Like, give me the dough.
It's like their birthday halfway
Yeah.
through the meeting. Like some guy arrives at your door and hands cash. And you're like, what's that? It's like, oh, I just sold them. I
Yeah.
just sold your present already.
Where's that present again that you gave me? This guy wants it. Yeah, nice.
So
That's
Nice.
good.
I just did that for my great aunt. I got her a couple pictures.
Mm.
So she liked that. And I do it for friends too.
Yeah.
Works for people, like all people. So, and then another, like you could also do something like more like specific to that person, like something niche, something that like they like,
Yep.
but like most other people wouldn't get necessarily. And like an example is I was in New York for a competition. I had like free time. So I was just like at this like Salvation Army, and I found this CD of this movie called Les Choristes, which no one probably knows besides like a few people. I watched it in my like high school French. It's
Yeah.
like this French movie about
Oh,
these
yeah.
like little boys who sing, basically. I don't know. So I found the like soundtrack CD of that, and I was like, oh my god, like my friend who was in that class with me would love that.
Mm.
Yeah.
So I just bought it for her. And then her birthday's like, I don't even know. It's in like a few days, but I'm like missing it because of like work. So I like right before I left for nationals, I gave it to her and she loved it, which I was so happy about. Because she was like, oh my God, like she knew it was like really like thoughtful because it was definitely something very specific to us and not just like a generic.
yeah.
Like I wouldn't just buy that and give it to anyone
Mm.
because it wouldn't not make any sense to most people. So that's another thing. Like, I don't just something like really like that they specifically like.
That's definitely good for close people that you know. Hey,
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah, that only works for very close people of something like oddly niche.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
both
In
of
that
you
same area,
know about.
like or like bad presents as well. Like
Yeah,
sometimes
something
I'll
funny.
get people like really just terrible T-shirts, but that is like a
Yeah.
joke that they know or something like that, right?
I mean,
Or-
Yeah.
that's not a terrible t-shirt,
no,
right?
this was obviously a serious gift that
Yeah, it
was,
was.
heartfelt and
Hey, I'd spend at least
Yeah.
5 minutes in
Target.
Kmart.
Kmart.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you're right. Funny bad gifts do kind of fall into that category. Like
Yeah.
something you know they would find really funny.
Yeah.
Like, and it doesn't have to, it can just be like a little like something that would be good for their particular sense of humor. Cause that does show that you like really know them.
Yeah, that's right. Yes. So good. So Livia's suggesting we'll go buy experiences, instead of a thing. Or it doesn't have to be something that's, extremely expensive that's going to break the bank. Just something that's really meaningful.
Yeah.
Love it.
Like my boba cup that I handmade for you that just has so much meaning and love.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I love a handmade gift. Handmade gifts are cute.
it wasn't well made, but it was handmade. So,
It's the thought that counts.
All right, moving on.
and it's entirely plastic. Also,
For the environment.
environmentally friendly.
Solution numero tres comes from Thomas himself. What have you got?
Look, I love to get personal gifts as well for my friends.
Yep.
People I know, like Livia was saying. I've already given you a gift today, Ming,
Okay.
but I know.
Oh no.
Look, I'm just a really generous person.
Wait, is this another gift for me?
Yeah, I know that. Look, lately, Soul Guys hasn't been going good for you.
Hey.
So, I just think that
Oh,
you probably need the cat. I'm kidding. I'm not giving you this. That was just a joke.
He nearly handed me like $60. 60?
Wow.
Yeah, that's Australian money. It's not real anyway.
Okay, yeah, Australia doesn't even exist,
Yeah.
apparently.
Yeah, your money's like red and plastic. That's
Yeah,
definitely not
it's
real.
super weird.
That's not real
Monopoly
money.
actually.
So fake.
That's from my Monopoly.
Yeah.
so-
Literally.
That's good.
No, my real answer is that for special people like you, Ming,
Yeah.
I like to just, give them something personal that is heartfelt from me.
Let's get on with it.
And being a lover of music, I guess you could say that
Oh no.
I like to serenade people.
I mean, you can hear it, but Tom's holding a tambourine and a recorder in his other hand. Was it meant to be hot cross buns?
It was a bit of improv in there in the middle.
Okay.
I'm just
Why could I not hear that at all?
Wow.
Oh, there we go. I can hear it for a second.
see. Don't you feel like that would just like brought us closer together? We got to share in the embrace and the love of music and all things art. And
You did make me smile.
yeah,
Yeah.
I guess that's another gift that the gift that keeps on giving of Tom
So like a performance.
being just the funniest friend that everyone has, and
Wow.
and I just make people laugh. I guess
Aww.
it's just me.
Tom's gift is his friendship.
Yeah,
The silliness.
I guess that's the crux of it, right?
Yep.
I just wanted to do this funny little serenade to make you laugh, Ming, because you're my best friend. But I guess really what I was just trying to get across is that
Oh wow, this is getting emotional.
yeah, when people mean a lot to me, I just want to spend time with them.
Yep.
And give them the gift of friendship, because
It's okay, Tom. I'm still
all
here.
That's what we're all longing for on this planet, is just connection with each other
I mean, yeah.
and love and joy. And
Yes. So you're gonna rock up to someone's birthday party
I love that.
and be like, "Your gift is me.
your gift is my presence.
All of me. My presence is my presence."
Oh,
He did
a good
something
one.
there.
I love that.
That's a good line.
For the record, I am gonna say that as cool as this fake boba toy thing is, I probably will remember that ridiculous, that beautiful performance longer than this thing will last. So maybe you did give me a pretty special gift just then. Something that I will remember.
Yeah, and when on your drive home, your ears will be ringing, and it just reminds you of our friendship.
Livia, if you invited Tom to your, I don't know, a special birthday, like your 21st or something, and the dude rocks up with a tambourine and a harmonica, what's your response? I mean, he didn't give you a thing. He gave you an experience.
You know what?
Well,
I
not a
like
positive
that. I'm down with
experience,
that. That's fine. I would actually love that. It'd be entertaining.
Yeah.
No issue with that.
Hey, it's a great way to make a party all about yourself, right? And detract from Livia's 21st.
She'd also be like, I didn't invite you, but thank you.
Okay, well, I'm booking my tickets. See you then, okay?
Okay. You just heard
I'm using
3
a real
incredible
Scrabble.
solutions to this problem. But before we reveal the winner, it is time for me to take Tom on our traditional 3x3 head-to-head. This is what?
Number 10?
My 10th attempt now. I've come really close at beating you. And I just feel good
There was
about
one scary day, but
no.
That's in the past.
You've put that behind.
I've been training every single day.
This will be a great gift to myself, actually. If I'm
getting in the reps, I've been getting in the reps of this cubing stuff.
Okay, Livy's going to join us today too. So we'll see.
Okay.
Are we ready? Hands on timers or mats or whatever. 3, 2, 1, go. Wait, what?
Oh no, my lighting is too bad. It's all yellow.
There we
I'm gonna get
go.
wet.
Come on.
I beat Livia as well.
No.
Yeah, that was
Even
probably
got a
just
zero.
delay.
Oh, I think that was a tie.
No, you beat.
I think that was a tie with me and Livia.
We'll see.
My
we'll see.
lighting is yellow. I can't see
hey.
the color.
That's
yellow.
fine. You can blame light. Also, there probably is a bit of a delay with the video thing.
Yeah, there's a bit of a delay. So don't get ahead of yourself. You didn't win either way, so
It's okay.
10 for 10.
I mean, but do you feel threatened? Like, do you feel like I'm closing the gap?
Not really.
No, okay.
I think the
good.
only gap that's been closed is you and your old age.
Wow. Thank you, Livia. You now join this great hall of fame of people who are faster than me, which is like most cubers. But hey, let's choose the best solution today. So I think we can quickly rule out Tom's.
Yeah,
Sorry.
definitely not. I really like both of yours. I like the idea of giving experiences, and it's kind of just like a better version of what I said. Essentially, it's a tangible thing.
Yeah.
Or more tangible.
Yeah.
And what was yours? Sorry, it wasn't very memorable.
Yeah, no, that's okay. It wasn't memorable. Let's just get things in advance.
Things early advance.
Look, if I had to vote for one, I would probably vote for Livia's as well. I mean, like,
genuinely,
like you said, it's using the really great elements of yours as well, which is like, the person. It's like a really personal experience that you're giving. But I think I really like the fact that Livia's doesn't involve buying a thing, this object that's just going to be there and get old. It's an experience. It's a memory that's going to last forever.
And not wasteful with financially or like physically.
That's right.
Yeah.
So if Livia's okay with that, we are going to crown her the winner of this week. Well done.
Thank you.
It would actually have been appropriate if we had a gift for her, but we don't. How ironic.
It's okay. Being on here is my gift.
Oh,
thank you. We didn't want to say it, but
this is the most wholesome podcast episode we've ever done. Okay, it's now time for us our quick fire round of listener problems. Are you guys ready? We've got 2 listener questions today, and the first one comes from Griffin Hammond OH7CR. And he says he would like us to solve the issue of inflation because there are no more actual dollar stores.
True.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your quick solution to that? There aren't any more like dollar stores.
Why do I just inevitably think about Japan every day of my life?
Hey.
But I just want to say that you can literally get drinks for $1 at the convenience stores there. So
your solution is move to
it's
Japan.
Just get out of this.
Okay, no, that's a great
inflating
solution.
country.
Move to Japan. Yep.
There you go. Simple as that.
Yep.
What if you just make the value of money more?
Yes.
Or wait, no, you make the wait,
Yes.
wait, no.
Yes.
You just
That is the problem.
no, they say like okay, no, you make the value of money less. So like if I have a $5 bill, like $5 becomes $1, but it's really the same. You just call it $1. So then you think you're paying $1, but you're actually paying $5.
Wait. Is that inflation you just described or the opposite? My mind's
I don't know.
It's fighting fire with
Like
fire.
you just like
We
Money-
solve
you
just
inflation
make
with
the-
more inflation.
money becoming less is inflation, Livia.
That's great.
oh my, I've had a long day.
No, I love
That's
it.
all
I love
right.
it, Livia. Don't quit your day job. Hey, the second listener question comes from GM John Miller too, and he says, "Can you solve smoking or pickpocket?" It's a bit of a double barrel there, smoking or pickpocket.
Very related things.
I'm just going to choose pickpocketing. So, what's your solution to not getting pickpocketed?
Can't get pickpocketed if you don't have pockets, right? What are they going to pick from?
That's right. Nice.
Well, yeah, there you go. I was gonna suggest something similar, which is when I was in France, I had the one of those passport pouches.
Yeah.
So it's just be it's a lanyard basically,
Yeah.
but it's like a pouch. You can put your passport in there. You can put your phone in there, and it's like you can put it under your shirt.
Exactly.
So like people would really have to like they have to like reach into your shirt if they wanted it. So that's not happening.
I did the same
and
thing
I
with
never
like
got pickpocketed.
more of a
so.
belt.
Yep.
A belt thing or a lanyard.
nice.
Both work good. Hey, yeah.
But also, people can't steal your money if you don't have any money.
Exactly.
So that's another solution. Just be poor.
That's true.
Don't have any
That's
valuable
true.
Don't have a job.
things.
Yeah. And don't contribute to society.
And don't
no
travel.
one's going to want to pickpocket you. There you go. You are welcome for those solutions. Yep. Thank you so much, Livia, for joining us today.
Thank
It was
you.
a real honor to have you on solving these problems with
Thank
us.
you.
Yeah, it's so good. If people want to find
Thanks.
you, how can they do so?
Um,
Like not in real life.
see, I need to make
Don't-
my
don't
handle
worry.
more better.
Not in
So,
real life.
At one skater girl 33 on YouTube and Instagram.
Woo.
At live
Gnarly.
laugh cube on TikTok. But if you just search my name, name
Yeah.
if you want to
Or
find
go
me.
to the description.
Those
It'll
handles
show
are a mess out here. Yeah,
Yep.
search Livia Kleiner. There's only other one of us in existence. So
Yep. So good.
you will
If you
you'll find me.
If you check the description to this episode, you'll find links to all of her socials. You will also find our email, solveguys@tingling.com.au, where you can send us more problems that we can solve in the future. And can I give everyone a little job? If you actually made it to the end of this podcast, you are firstly amazing. Shout out to you. But can I challenge you to share this podcast with one person?
Yeah.
Just one person. That's all.
Just give them the gift of sharing this podcast, right?
Yeah.
That can be your gift for the day.
That can be their present that you told them about an awesome podcast that changed their life. Yeah.
Wow.
There you go. Hey, Tom, I think we can confidently say
Problem
solved.
solved.